The big debate.
Perfect. It is
So,
the big
coronavirus.
It is affecting everything, isn't it? And
It is.
and rightfully so, because it's not oh god, it's going to ruin all the sport. It is a dangerous thing, albeit for a certain group of people,
Pensioners.
as James put there. It is more effective towards that age group compared to the likes of me and James.
Like, I don't think it's killed any fit or healthy people yet.
That we know of. Again, it could we might have skimmed over it. Don't quote us
Yeah.
on this. We might have skimmed over it, and something bad might happen to a 25-year-old or something like this. Like at the moment, all we have seen it has been people
It
over
actually
the age of
is.
70 sort of thing, isn't it? And it's been people of
Ill health.
And even if they have been at the right age, it's been because of a issue, because of some previous sort of health issue. But the big talk is whether, I think Serie A, the Italian league, is the big problem at the moment. That's the debate where they're seriously, because of the issues that has happened in Italy, they're seriously contemplating whether they're going to postpone the league for the whole year.
Yeah, it's
Up
a big
until
talking point.
what's April 3rd? I think that's the release. The talk at first was they were going to play all games behind closed doors up until April 3rd.
Mhm.
The talk is now, very seriously, that they're talking about now, is that they're going to postpone the league up until April 3rd,
Yeah.
which leaves it in very conscientious
Murky waters.
decisions.
Like,
Yeah.
at first, when I saw that there was playing the games behind closed doors, I thought they were worried that the players were going to get coronavirus.
Yes.
It's not. It's because of the big group of fans
Yeah.
all being together.
But again,
That's the main issue.
nothing terrible has happened up until the Nottingham Forest owner,
hmm
who is self-isolated, so basically, which is essentially self-diagnosing, which is
Yeah.
the self-diagnosing we would save for another show, because I'm not going to debate that now.
No.
It'd be for something like the last leg or something like that. That'd be perfect for that. But he has been at games, so he's been at games at Manchester City, he's been at games at Arsenal, he's been at games any other places. That's the
Mhm.
reason tonight there was meant to be the rescheduled game of Arsenal versus Manchester City due to cup ties and everything like that. That's been cancelled due to the coronavirus issue,
Yeah.
because of the Nottingham Forest owner has been at seen locations, been at the Emirates, been at the Etihad, all this sort of stuff. Says there is cause for issues that he might have spread the virus. It is a very serious issue, of course, because again, no one wants to have this
Virus.
virus. Of course, no, I'd rather not. I did say
As you said the other day.
I did say the other week, I'd rather have it now so I look cool, rather than when everyone else goes, oh god, I've got coronavirus, for goodness sake.
But if you had it now, I would be doing the show on my own.
You would, that would be very true. No, we would play some fear.
Yeah, because Jack's gone to self-isolate today.
Allegedly. He's not, he's just back home for the time. As everyone would know, DC is grad plus week, having a bit of time off. Everyone's do it.
Yep, but we don't get that.
No, we don't have that. We take our job seriously here at Scratch Radio.
We've been at meetings all day.
Been at meetings, yeah, Varsity and all that sort of stuff, as we mentioned at the start of the show. But so back to the coronavirus. The big issue I have, really, so obviously Serie A are taking it seriously. Premier League are
Yeah.
seriously thinking about postponing games, or at least playing games behind closed doors. A lot of managers like Jurgen Klopp and Nuno Espirito Santo have spoken out saying, just postpone,
Yeah.
or just cancel the league this season, which obviously Jurgen Klopp's not going to want, but Nuno Espirito Santo said, yeah, why not? Because health and safety comes first over history and entitlement and all
That's
that sort
true.
of stuff. The Formula One is
I don't
going.
know anything about it.
So the Formula One this weekend is going ahead as planned with all fans there. Formula One events bring in about easily over 100,000 people. Easily. My sister and her partner were there last year, and I think they said they must have approximate, because obviously they didn't count every single
Yeah.
person there, because they'd be very
That'd be a
honest,
bit sad, wouldn't
but
it?
at least 250,000 people there.
Wow.
And that's just the one day. They went on the Grand Prix weekend.
What
the
Grand
race,
Prix is it?
Australian.
Okay.
So again, being in the UK, we've not heard too much about
No.
Australia, because again, it's very far away. We're not going to hear too much about it in terms of, unless there's some issue that's going to affect the UK, we're not going to hear about it. But there's been a coronavirus. I think there's been a couple of coronavirus cases over there since the supposed outbreak. I don't want to talk about like the Walking Dead sort of outbreaks.
Is it
happening.
now classed as a pandemic?
It has been, as the World Health Organization, the WHO, as it's now been saved as the WHO. It is now a worldwide pandemic.
That is an issue.
Although I don't think even 1% have been affected by it yet.
No.
I don't think even 1%.
But it has got to a lot of countries. Because Chile have said, as soon as Alexis Sanchez comes back here, we want him isolating.
How mad is that? It's good. It's a good precaution, but how mad is that? Like, oh yeah, I'm your world's best player. go in that room and don't you dare come out. Absolutely not. But it is a concern, and the thing I had with Formula One is like it's mental. Where you just but again the Sky Sports did a quick little like 5-minute package, if that, when they went with the F1 team and were interviewing people who can be going to the event. They're like, yeah, screw it, come on, bring it along. Like, we don't care, we'll go get an ice cream. And you're like, that's the mentality everyone should have.
Yeah.
That everyone should have. But then you need to have the back of your mind, be like, you need the people at the higher positions going, is this the right thing we should be doing? Should we be letting 250,000 people at each other?
As long as you take the precautions of washing your hands and singing happy birthday.
How many times is it?
Twice. 2 verses. You have to go, happy birthday to you.
Will we copyright
happy birthday to you. There you go, and that would be it.
Twice. Once, I'm bored
Well,
after
no,
once.
2 lines. Not two verses.
Okay.
Just happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, and then there you go.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Is that it?
Or it might be 2 versions of the song.
I feel like we might be 2 versions of the song.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is crazy. I will say, I don't want to reveal too much about the story, but we've had the meetings and we've relaxed a bit today, haven't we?
Yeah.
When we relaxed, I went to the toilet and a man was loudly going, good man, as I was cleaning my hands.
Yeah.
And I was like, a bit of pride and also a bit of, watch yourself. Don't watch me while I'm washing my hands, please. So there's a bit of...
I think everyone's going a bit off the rails. Some people are taking it a bit... You've got the people who aren't doing enough and the people who are doing too much about it. As you will with anything that happens disease-wise.
But do you agree with games being played behind closed doors, which is, tonight PSG Borussia Dortmund is played behind closed doors, and it'd be very interesting to see if Kylian Mbappe is playing, because he has supposedly been tested for coronavirus and the results are tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, I think playing behind closed doors is good, but it's not
It's not what we want.
the atmosphere makes the players perform, surely.
Have you seen the picture of Ronaldo high-fiving imaginary fans as he came to the Juventus game? Have you not seen that?
No.
It is great. He came in and literally he pretended to high-five fans before the Inter Milan game. And again, so that's the thing again. Could Inter Milan, who are going for the Serie A title, could they have used the Juventus home crowd? The Juventus home crowd might be distasteful towards the Juventus home team.
Yeah.
Because of how they've not run away the league. They could have used that against them and potentially win that game. They lost Juventus won 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
It could have gone a different way had the home fans been a bit more involved and a bit more distasteful towards the home team.
I showed you an article earlier about the PSG fans. How there's meant to be 2,000 to 3,000 fans outside of the stadium cheering the team
on a delay.
Yeah, going.
It's a goal. There's a goal kick.
Hey!
It would be interesting.
Yeah, it's all a big pandemic now. Started, everyone be scared. That's all I'm just thinking, isn't it?
It's the whole thing is again like, we are part of the media supposedly, but again on a very small scale compared to the BBC, ITV, Channel 4 sort of realm. Do you think they've gone a bit overboard?
I do believe they have gone overboard with all of it. Like this talk of the Euros being called off because of it, which I think is mental.
But is it necessary?
It depends how big it is near the time of the Euros, surely.
But at the moment, it seems to be only getting bigger and bigger.
That is true. Like
so
it's only going to grow.
But the only thing that I hate, like, see BBC and stuff, they go, 6 people have died from the.
But how many have been cured?
And you're like, again, they never talk about. Oh yeah, this person came in, got tested, and he was fine, and he got tested for positive, and he's walked out.
Yeah.
But you never say that. You say, the 6th person's died in the UK. There is 75, minimum, from what I know, million people in the UK.
Yes.
That's 6 people. I think there's been 160 cases, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
People have been tested positive for it.
That's like
6 people out of them have been.
0.01% of the country's got coronavirus. Yeah. Not even that.
I think there's an article in the Independent that said that, the stats are completely false and like the flu is still more deadly.
Yeah,
it's
more
more
deadly
virus
cold
than
coronavirus.
It's nothing to worth panic over. It's still worth. Is it again? Well, again, I watched the highlights of the Juventus Inter Milan game, and it was eerily
Yeah.
weird to watch. Because even then, like again, there's been cases where like I think Monaco has played behind closed doors due to fan unrest and there's like protests and such.
Bulgaria played behind closed doors due to the racism in England.
Exactly, that's that sort of thing. This is different, where it's like it's a health concern, and should it be the same? And it's, you know, unless you're licking windows and someone's touched with coronavirus, I think
That's
it should be alright.
Yeah.
Hello lovely people, thank you for watching this video on the Scratch Sport YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe
Like the video.
and share it with all your friends.
Subscribe.